Hello and welcome back to the Football Pyramids, our weekly quiz show where we see whether two contestants can rise up the English football ladder from the depths of the National League all the way to the promised land of the Champions League champions. Now, if you're adjusting your screens or tapping your headphones trying to wonder what on earth is going wrong, fear not. As for your viewing pleasure, Dougie Critchley has decided to jump out of the hot seat and test himself against his very own creation. Dougie, you don't have the questions in front of you now. How are you feeling in your first attempt to actually try and beat your own game?
Well, I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest. I've watched for months that you guys struggle to answer the questions, thinking, come on, this is so easy. But finally, I get to test myself, and I'm a little bit worried about embarrassing myself, getting beaten by my own creation, as you say. But yeah, excited to see how it goes.
And obviously, you faced a lot of allegations of fraud, of tampering with the questions,
corruption
over the past few months, and corruption. Not making any reference to anything that's going on in the world right now. But do you think do you think the people are rooting for you right now? Do you think the public are on your side, or are they going to look for you to concede the moment that Zach gets ahead of you?
Absolutely not. The public will never be on my side when it comes to the football pyramid. But I am looking forward to you getting the abuse this week, hopefully, rather than me.
Yeah. Oh well, it's all on the people that contributed to the questions. So big thanks.
Oh yeah, already shifting blame.
Well, anyway, taking on Dougie in this very special episode, I must say, is returning champion and football oracle, Zach Jellam. Zach, new contestant, new opposition today, Dougie. How are you feeling about
that? I mean, I've never been called an oracle before, Jesus. You know what? Positive. As I always say, it normally ends up being us versus the quiz host, to be honest. And so, you know what? If I can do better than Dougie, it won't be too bad. It won't be too bad.
Nice one. Well, I've put together the questions so anything could happen. Just a quick reminder, for anyone that's not seen this show before, it's very simple. We ask each contestant 8 questions of ascending difficulty. Get one right, they move up the ladder. Get one wrong, they move down. And they've also got 3 lifelines to help them along their way to glory. That's a 50-50, request a clue, and a super sub. So George Wright will be sitting at home comfortably waiting right now, I'm sure. Right, Dougie, we need to see who goes first. Oh yeah, just to say a quick reminder also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel before, make sure you do so. Smash the subscribe and like button to never miss any of our amazing content. Now, it's been over a year of me working here. That's the first time I've got to say that on camera. So dreams do come true.
It's a day of first.
Oh my gosh, this is an exciting episode already, I'm telling you now. Okay, all right, Dougie, you get to choose. What hand am I holding a coin in?
You are holding it in your left hand.
You're wrong. Zach, would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first, mate, please.
Brilliant. All right. Good luck to you both. Okay, we start in the National League, and your question, Zach, comes from @Lacado8, and it's who scored the winning goal in the 2020 Champions League final? Was it A, Lewandowski, B, Gnabry, C, Coman, or D, Kimmich?
Oh.
Oh dear. Is this hard?
It's quite a testing one for National League, I have to say.
This has all been checked by McCubbin, so this has all been verified.
It's been a long 2020. It ended 1-0, didn't it? I feel like Gnabry. I don't think it was Lewandowski. I feel like it was Gnabry. It wasn't. Or was it Kingsley Coman with a header? I now imagine Kingsley Coman headering it in.
Your imagination can play all sorts of tricks on you, Zach.
Or you know what? Screw it. I'm not using a life on the first one. Kingsley Coman, mate.
Are you sure? Well, you thought it might be Gnabry for the National League. Fortunately for you, it is Kingsley Coman. You are right. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Explosive start. Dougie, your question comes in from @Poker to Hillis on the Discord, and it's which team plays at the Wanda Metropolitano? Is it A, Real Madrid, B, Atletico Madrid, C, Valencia, or D, Juventus?
That would be B, Atletico Madrid.
Nice one. Right, both into League 2. Dougie, like a duck to water, no problems at all there. Right, Zach, let's see if we can. This gets a bit easier for you. All right, our next question in League 2 comes in from @Saint-Ferelli. Alongside Kevin De Bruyne, who holds the record for the most assists in a Premier League season? Is it Mesut Ozil, Paul Scholes, Thierry Henry, or D, Steven Gerrard?
I mean, it's either Ozil or Henry. I know Henry got the 20 plus 20 goals. Ozil.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, sir.
I hate to say it, but you are wrong. It was Thierry Henry. Okay.
Zachary. Bad luck.
Dougie, meanwhile, at Stundon Dykes wants to know who threw a pizza slice at Sir Alex Ferguson in a tunnel bust-up after Arsenal versus Manchester United. Was it Patrick Vieira, B. Cesc Fabregas, C. Sol Campbell, or D. Arsene Wenger?
It was B. Cesc Fabregas, and I've always loved him for it. What a moment.
Very nice. All right. Okay. Right. Back in the National League with Zach.
Questions are a bit different. What I'm saying.
Right.
A little bit
Really?
different.
Well, it's about time someone made this a bit more testing. Right, I didn't expect this question to be asked, but here we go. This comes in from @MajorCrib. What does Thomas Muller call Robert Lewandowski? Is it A?
No.
Is it A?
This is the level you're at, Zach. Don't complain.
Lewandowski. Don't even read the other ones.
Are you sure it's not Robert Lewandowski or Robert Wewenko?
Are you setting that question in?
I know you're right. It is. It's not. It's not Golbert Lewandowski. It is Robert Lewandowski. Well done. You're moving up to back into League 2.
Oh God.
Right, in League 1, Zachary Zania on the Discord, and it's which 4 Italian teams played in the UCL in 1920 season? Was it A. Juventus, Roma, Napoli, Atalanta? B. Juventus, Inter, Napoli, and Atalanta? C. Juventus, Inter, Roma, and Atalanta? Or D. Juventus, Lazio, Inter, and Atalanta? And this goes to you, Dougie.
Could you say letter B again? Sorry.
It was Juventus, Inter, Napoli, and Atalanta.
Yeah, that one. B.
You've gone for B. That's correct. You are going up into the Championship, Dougie, making light work of this so far.
Long way to go, baby. Long way to go.
Zach, back in League 2, this question comes from Liam Hawkins 1, and it's who did Pep Guardiola succeed as Manchester City manager? Was it A. Manuel Pellegrini, B. Mark Hughes, C. Roberto Mancini, or D. Jurgen Klopp?
Pellegrini, please, mate.
Sure it wasn't Sparky Mark?
Pretty sure.
Yes, you are correct. It was Manuel Pellegrini. Well done.
Thank God.
Okay, Dougie, you should get a little bit more testing for you from here in the Championship. This question comes from @Silver, and it's which team has won the most Premier League titles since the 2000s? That's since the 1999-2000 season. Was it A. Manchester United, B. Arsenal, C. Chelsea, or D. Manchester City?
Wow. Chelsea have won... I think they've won 5 or 6. I think Man United might have won more than that, though. Yeah, I'm going with Man United.
Alright, Dougie, you thought it could be Chelsea. You've discarded Arsenal and Manchester City, but you've gone with Manchester United. And you were right to do so, correct. You're going up into the Premier League.
Great news, great news. Haven't been in the Premier League for a while as a Sunderland fan, so delighted.
Good, alright. Well, let's see if Zach can catch you up. This comes in from @SamGoth, and it's on the Discord again, and it's which club did Cristiano Ronaldo make his senior debut for? Was it A. Sporting Lisbon, B. Benfica, C. Braga, or D. FC Porto?
Jesus. Sporting Lisbon, mate.
All right, he's relaxed and it looks like he's ready to catch Dougie up. That's correct. Sporting Lisbon.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Get on up here, Zach.
That was easier. That was easier than my first one of who scored the 2020 Champions League final goal.
All right, Dougie, in the Premier League, flying so far, and your question comes from @Goblin15, and it's how many different clubs has Zlatan Ibrahimovic played for? Is it A8, B9, C10, or D11?
That's in the Premier League?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Got your lifelines, mate.
Okay. Malmo, Ajax, then Juventus, Inter, AC in Italy, Barcelona, Man United, LA Galaxy. Sure, I've missed one. You know what? I've got 8. Where else has he played? He hasn't played in Germany. Oh, PSG. I'm going to go with 9.
Dougie, you questioned the placement of this question within the system, but there was no need to. You're correct. It was 9 teams that he's played for.
Oh, I
Well
thought he was
done.
going to forget. I thought he was going to forget PSG.
Oh, that was tough. That had me thinking.
All right, Zach. Your question in the championship also comes from Sam Goff, and it's which of these players have not scored in a Champions League final? Is it A, Wayne Rooney, B, Steven Gerrard, C, Frank Lampard, or D, David Beckham?
I feel like there's something about Wayne Rooney. I can't remember who scored the goals in 08. I really can't save my life. Obviously, Lampard didn't score in the 2012 one, unless they're counting penalties. I don't... Oh, what was it? Can I use 50-50, please?
Yes, you can. All right, so you've played your 50-50, and that leaves you with A, Wayne Rooney, or D, David Beckham.
Whoa.
Interesting. Yeah, so he did score in the 08 one. Okay, so Wazza Rooney, David Beckham played for several clubs. Just can't think about him. But okay, Wayne Rooney, 08. Yes, he does score. David Beckham.
All right, so it relies on whether or not Wayne Rooney scored against Barcelona. And I can confirm he did, so you're right. The answer is D, David Beckham. Congratulations, Zach.
Thank
Comeback
God.
continues.
All right.
Shaky start, but he's back.
All right, Dougie. Should get a lot tougher from here. Okay, this also comes in from @Colm on the Discord in the Europa League, and it's who did Cristiano Ronaldo overtake as all-time top scorer in European Championship qualifiers? Was it A, Michel Platini, B, Robbie Keane, C, Miroslav Klose, or D, Wayne Rooney?
Goodness gracious.
Bloody hell. I wouldn't have thought it's Robbie Keane just because the Republic of Ireland didn't qualify for that many tournaments, so you'd have thought they struggled in qualifying generally. Wayne Rooney was much more successful in Euros tournaments than World Cups, I seem to remember, but I don't know whether maybe qualifying. Who was the other option, sorry? Miroslav Klose.
Michel Platini.
Platini did score a load of goals for France.
You got lifelines, Dougie?
Yeah, I'm going to have to use I'm going to use a clue on this.
All right, your clue is this player gained 146 caps for their country overall.
Wow. That's obviously too many for Rooney. I think that's too many for Klose as well. Although he did play for a long, long time. And Michel Platini surely didn't play 146 times. I think it might be Robbie Keane, you know.
You still use 50-50?
Nah, you can't use 2 lifelines on this.
Yeah, go on, Dougie.
I'm going to go with Robbie Keane.
Oh, what a bad answer.
All right, so you started off by saying you didn't think it was Robbie Keane. You mulled over the idea of it being Michel Platini. You used your clue, and one of your big things is always about using the lifelines in the football pyramids, and you were right to do so because it was Robbie Keane who overtook.
Woo! Go on, Robbie.
Dougie.
Always knew it was Robbie. Always knew. Just took a while.
On the app. Phew. Okay, right. We go into the Premier League with Zach, and this comes in from Plant Pot on Head, and it was who was the last English manager to get Manager of the Year in the Premier League? Was it Alan Pardew, B, Roy Hodgson, C, Chris Wilder, or D, Sean Dyche?
So Chris Wilder didn't win it, unfortunately, last year. Sean Dyche is
Old gravel throat.
Alan Pardew, and then who's the other one, sorry?
Roy Hodgson.
Roy Hodgson. Can I get a clue, please?
Yes, of course you can. And your clue is I was managing Newcastle United at the time.
Oh, lovely clue.
You know, no way it was Alan Pardew, was it? Really? Yeah, Alan Pardew. I can't think of the others. Managed Newcastle. Yeah, if you put Steve Bruce in it, maybe I would have questioned it. But yeah, go on, Alan Pardew, mate.
All right, once again, really good use of the lifeline. You're correct. It was Alan Pardew. Yeah, I think it was about
Big up
14,
Pards.
15.
Gonna be Frank Lampard this year.
Yeah. Maybe.
All right, we move into the Champions League now with Dougie, who and your question comes in from @Lacado8, and it's name the last team to lose back-to-back Champions League finals. Was it A, Juventus, B, Atletico Madrid, C, Manchester United, or D, Valencia?
Now, Juventus lost in 2015 and 2017, but they didn't lose in 2016. Atletico Madrid lost in 2013-14 and 2015-16. Man United lost in 2011 and 2009, but they didn't lose in 2010, so it was Valencia.
All right, so you're locking in D Valencia.
Wait, did Valencia reach 2 finals? I'm slightly doubting myself now.
Remember, you've got your lifelines.
Okay, can I use it? I might as well. Can I use a 50-50?
Sure. All right, your 50-50 is B Atletico Madrid and D Valencia.
Atletico Madrid lost in 2016 and 2014. Don't think they reached another final. I'm going with Valencia.
All right, you've gone Valencia. And you're right, you're going into the final round, Dougie, in your maiden edition on the show. Congratulations.
Didn't even need to use this 50-50.
Why did I use the 50-50?
Oh, imagine how useful it would be in this next round, Dougie.
Oh, I doubted myself so much. Nightmare. Oh, I'm pleased though. That's good. That's good stuff.
Back in the Europa League with Zach, who needs to get this right to stay in contention with Dougie for any chance for an on the buzzer question. And our question comes in from @StuartAkirk. And it's, who is the South American with the most appearances in the Premier League? Is it A, Pablo Zabaleta, B, Lucas Leiva, C, Antonio Valencia, or D, Sergio Aguero?
Oh. Well, Sergio Aguero has been here for time, but he has had a lot of injuries. Lucas Leiva has also been here for years, or had been here for years. You know what? Mainly because I can't be bothered to call anyone. I'm just going to... And I've already lost.
No, not necessarily, man.
Oh, come on, Dougie.
Ye of little faith.
We know you're going to. I would like to go with... But is it going to be one of those questions where it's like, is Sergio Aguero because he's still playing, but then he's not actually Sergio Aguero? Sergio Aguero.
All right, you've gone for Sergio Aguero. And you were wrong. I'm sorry, it's Antonio Valencia.
Really?
325 appearances in the Premier League.
Aguero?
So, I don't know, but the answer is Antonio Valencia. and we'll all believe that until...
Wow.
That's it, Henry. Just stay away from any controversial questions.
I'm just going to have a quick look on Transfermarkt.
This is what you have to get used to as well, Henry. People just doubting you. People looking to stir. People looking to cause a bit of controversy.
Jesus Christ, he was there for a long time. Fair play. You are correct, Mundo, mate. You are correct, Mundo.
Right, I'm not, for viewers' discrepancy, I'm not sure how much of this will be included in the edit, but Zach just tried to question my ruling and he was wrong again. So
Shame.
Shame. Fully deserved to finish in the Premier League. Right, let's move to the Champions League champions, where Dougie is on the brink of a sensational debut appearance on his own creation.
So annoying, man.
Right, well, your question comes in from Zachary Zanya, a very big friend of the channel on the Discord, and he asks,
Good name.
which team has won the Coppa Italia the most times this century? Was it A, Inter Milan, B, Juventus, C, Lazio, or D, Napoli?
I don't think it's Inter Milan because they haven't won a trophy for 9 years or so. Juve would be a very obvious shout. Napoli won it this year. Lazio won it relatively recently as well. I think last year, 2019. I think it's between Napoli and Juve. But seeing as I've got my lifeline, I'm going to make a call.
All right, who would you like to call?
And you said Michael McCubbin has seen the questions, hasn't he?
Yes, that's correct.
I don't think this is George's sort of area. I would call Pat, but he's on a course.
It might be a Hamill, you know. It might be a Hamill.
I was thinking Hamill. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Hamill. This is huge. Okay, come on, Hamill.
Dun dun.
Yo.
Hey, Chris, you are live on the Football Pyramid.
Oh, hello, mate.
You're actually helping me out. This is my Champions League winning question, so I really need you.
I thought this was about the Adobe logins.
No, I'll call you afterwards about that. So this is, who has won the most Coppa Italias this century?
Oh, Jesus.
Inter, Juve, Napoli, or Lazio? Now, I don't think it's Inter because they haven't won a trophy in ages. So I'm kind of between Juventus and Napoli, but I don't know what you think.
Well, I know that when Napoli won it with Gattuso, that was their first trophy in quite some time.
Love that. Great stuff.
So it might be wise to dismiss Napoli based solely on that logic. Inter or Juve feels like the trick answer there, doesn't it?
Well, that's why I wouldn't get it if it was the Champions League winning question. It doesn't make sense for it to be Juve.
This century, Jesus. Maybe because of the Calciopoli scandal, Inter won it a bunch of times in the mid-noughts, right?
Yeah.
So I'd potentially go with Inter. I wouldn't go with Lazio because when they got to the final what, a year, 2 years ago, I think they lost, and that was their first final in quite some time. Napoli only just won it, so it's Juve or Inter. But if it's since 2000, maybe Juve's relegation cost them.
Okay, interesting. So the one I was going to discount was Inter, but you're going with I don't know.
Juve's the obvious answer, but Inter's the underdog, and I would dismiss the other two.
I don't think it's going to be Juve because it's the Champions League winning question, so it'd almost be too obvious.
If it's Juve.
Right, I'm going to have to give an answer because I'm sure everyone wants one. I am going to go... It can't be Juve. It just can't be. I'm going to go with Inter Milan.
Oh, God!
Alright, Dougie, you've locked in A, Inter Milan. Disregarded Juventus. Chris warded you away from Napoli. You've left Lazio out of it. This is your Champions
killing
League
me, Henry. Get on with it.
winning question for this first time on the show. And you were wrong. I'm sorry. It was C, Lazio. It was Lazio.
I did not see that coming. Fair enough. Thanks very much,
They won it a
Chris.
few times.
No, I didn't see it either.
That is devastating. Dougie, you end up in the Champions League.
That is brilliant.
I'm
That
so
is
glad it's not
amazing.
Juve, to be honest. I can live with Lazio. I was never going to go Lazio. Incredible stuff.
Yeah, it's a great first attempt. Dougie, how do you feel after all of that?
I'm chuffed with it, actually. I'm really chuffed. Yeah, I feel like I didn't let myself down. Got some reasonable questions. Maybe if I'd used what was the 50-50 on that last question out of interest?
It would have been Juventus and Lazio.
I think then I would have gone Lazio just because Juve seemed too obvious. But anyway, if buts and maybes, I'm happy with the Champions League place. Thanks for having me on. And Henry, I thought you did a great job as the host as well, dealing with some Zach complaints.
Thank you very much. We'll turn to the rightful loser, Zach. Zach,
I'm buzzing, mate. Dougie didn't win it. That's brilliant in my book.
Was I like a heavy favourite? I don't think I was really.
Oh, but when you started going to the very end, I was like, imagine he wins his own show on his first attempt.
Well, all friends here at Euro Football Daily, I assure you. Zach, anything you think our viewers should go and do now?
Tell your family you love them.
Always important.
Make sure you're watching Continental Club that has gone out recently. Head over to Football Daily, watch We Need to Talk, and why not jump over to Snapchat and watch My Mug.
Brilliant. And Dougie, anything else after that?
Go and check out the podcast channel. I think this week Chris, Joe and Pat were talking about the relegation battle, as it were. And I think Chris has just done a podcast as well on the podcast channel with Gabriel Clark, which should be going out at some stage this weekend, or maybe it went out a couple of days ago. So go show that some love too. But yeah, that's all from me.
Awesome. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Let us know what you thought in the comments, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.